Have you ever wondered what would happen if you go without sleep for 10 days? What are the consequences of such extreme sleep deprivation on your body and mind? Randy Gardner, who was 17 years old in 1963, wanted to find out how long he could go without sleeping for a science fair project. He was such a hard worker that he set a world record by not sleeping for 11 days and 25 minutes. Let's explore the potential effects of not getting any rest for an extended period. Number 10. Cognitive impairment. Cognitive impairment is a general word that refers to a decline or reduction in cognitive functions. Cognitive functions are the mental processes that are involved in the process of collecting, processing, storing, and utilizing information. These capabilities are required for living a normal life and involve several facets of thinking, learning, memory, attention, language, problem-solving, and decision-making. Depending on what is causing it in the first place, cognitive impairment can range from being relatively moderate to being quite severe, and can be either transient or chronic. One of the contributing variables that can bring about cognitive impairment is not getting enough sleep. Our mental capacities are directly impacted in a negative way whenever we do not get enough sleep or when the quality of our sleep is bad. People who do not get enough sleep frequently have trouble concentrating on things and keeping their attention for extended periods of time. It may be difficult for them to concentrate on activities that are difficult or demanding, which may result in an increase in errors and a decrease in productivity. Number 9. Mood disturbances. When individuals do not get enough sleep, the brain's ability to manage emotions can be compromised. As a result, they may become more irritable and prone to experiencing emotional outbursts over seemingly minor triggers. Everyday stresses that would typically be manageable may become overwhelming when a person is sleep deprived. Moreover, sleep deprivation can exacerbate feelings of anxiety and depression. Anxiety levels can increase due to heightened emotional reactivity, making individuals feel more on edge and apprehensive about various situations. Similarly, feelings of sadness and hopelessness may intensify as the brain's ability to cope with negative emotions is compromised by sleep deprivation. The relationship between sleep and mood is bidirectional. Mood disturbances can also contribute to sleep problems, creating a cycle that is challenging to break. For example, individuals experiencing anxiety or depression may find it difficult to fall asleep or stay asleep, perpetuating sleep deprivation and further impacting their mood. Number 8. Hallucinations and delusions. A lack of sleep for an extended period of time can cause hallucinations and delusions, which are symptoms that are comparable to those that are experienced by persons who have certain mental health issues. These hallucinations, which can be very real and distressing at times, are another factor that contributes to a loss in mental health. Number 7. Insufficiency of the immune system. Sleep is essential for the proper functioning of the immune system. A lack of sleep for an extended period of time can cause the immune system to become compromised, making the body more vulnerable to many diseases and disorders. The body loses some of its capacity to ward off infections caused by bacteria and viruses. Number 6. Physical exhaustion. The absence of restorative sleep causes the body's energy stores to become depleted, which leads to the development of physical exhaustion. This can result in diminished strength, slower reflexes, and impaired motor abilities, all of which make performing chores of daily living more difficult and dangerous. Sleep deprivation can lead to muscle fatigue and reduced physical strength. Lack of sleep can slow down reaction times and reflexes, making it difficult to respond quickly to stimuli or potentially dangerous situations. This can be particularly hazardous in activities that require quick responses, such as driving or operating machinery. Additionally, sleep-deprived individuals may struggle with coordination and balance, increasing the risk of accidents and injuries. The combination of physical exhaustion and impaired motor abilities can make routine tasks, such as lifting objects, climbing stairs, or even walking, more challenging and risky. Furthermore, chronic sleep deprivation can lead to a weakened immune system, making the body more susceptible to infections and illnesses. This can further compromise physical health and well-being. Number 5. Weight fluctuation. Sleep deprivation causes a destruction in the normal balance of hormones, such as ghrelin and leptin, which are responsible for regulating hunger and appetite. As a consequence of this, people who do not get enough sleep may have an increase in hunger, particularly for meals that are unhealthy and rich in calories, which may cause them to gain weight. Number 4. Cardiovascular issues. Chronic sleep deprivation can have detrimental effects on cardiovascular health, leading to an increased risk of various cardiovascular disorders. One significant risk associated with lack of sleep is hypertension, which is commonly known as high blood pressure. When individuals do not get enough sleep on a regular basis, their body's ability to regulate blood pressure can be compromised. Over time, this can lead to persistently elevated blood pressure levels, putting additional strain on the heart and blood vessels. In addition to hypertension, sleep deprivation can also lead to an accelerated heart rate, medically known as tachycardia. When individuals do not get adequate rest, their sympathetic nervous system, which controls the fight or flight response, can become overactive. This can result in an increased heart rate even during times of rest, as the body attempts to compensate for the lack of energy caused by insufficient sleep. The combination of hypertension and an elevated heart rate puts individuals at a higher risk of developing more severe cardiovascular issues, such as heart disease and stroke. Chronic high blood pressure can damage the walls of blood vessels, promoting the formation of plaques and narrowing the arteries. This condition, known as atherosclerosis, can eventually lead to heart attacks or strokes if the blood flow to the heart or brain is obstructed. Number 3. Impaired decision-making and risk assessment. The impact of sleep deprivation on decision-making is a critical aspect to consider. When people do not get enough sleep, their ability to evaluate risks and consequences is impaired, leading to an increased tendency to act on impulses. This diminished capacity to assess dangers can result in poor decision-making across various areas of life. In the workplace, sleep-deprived individuals may struggle to concentrate and may make errors that could have serious consequences for their job performance and career progression. Additionally, their reduced cognitive abilities may hinder their creativity and problem-solving skills, affecting their ability to innovate and adapt to challenges. Moreover, insufficient sleep has a direct impact on physical well-being. Chronic sleep deprivation can disrupt the body's hormonal balance, leading to an increase in stress hormones like cortisol, which can negatively affect overall health. Lack of sleep is also associated with weight gain due to disruptions in appetite-regulating hormones, potentially leading to obesity and related health issues. Number 2. Microsleeps. Microsleeps are a fascinating and alarming phenomenon related to sleep deprivation. When someone has been severely sleep deprived, their brain can involuntarily slip into a momentary state of sleep, lasting just a few seconds to a minute. What makes microsleeps especially intriguing is that the person experiencing them is usually unaware that it has happened. Imagine someone nodding off for a split second, and during that brief moment, their brain essentially goes offline, entering a sleep-like state. This can be extremely dangerous, especially when engaged in activities that require continuous attention and alertness, such as driving or operating heavy machinery. Research has shown that microsleep can occur even when a person's eyes remain open, leading to the term sleeping with your eyes open. In these situations, individuals may continue with their activities, appearing awake to others, but their brain is momentarily asleep, leaving them susceptible to making critical errors or losing control. Number 1. Psychosis. When individuals experience extreme sleep deprivation for an extended period, it can have profound effects on their mental health. One of the severe consequences that may arise from prolonged sleeplessness is psychosis. Psychosis is a mental state in which a person loses touch with reality, leading to distorted thoughts, perceptions, and behaviors. Disorganized thinking often accompanies psychosis, making it difficult for individuals to articulate their thoughts coherently or follow a logical conversation. Consequently, their behavior may become erratic and unpredictable, deviating from societal norms. Emotionally, psychosis can lead to intense fear, anxiety, or emotional flatness and detachment. Social withdrawal is also a common consequence of psychosis, as individuals may struggle to connect with others due to their altered perceptions and behaviors. This isolation can exacerbate the challenges of dealing with psychosis. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.